So we're now on our way to go to this place where Keith took us last year to try the world famous cinnamon rolls. But unfortunately, when we went in, we heard the shocking news that RuRu, who usually makes the cinnamon rolls, wasn't in for several weeks because she had the West Nile virus. So we are hoping that this trip, RuRu is all better and is healed from the West Nile virus, so we can enjoy one of her cinnamon rolls.
World famous.
World famous.
World famous. Cinnamon. People come
and
from
there's our hotel
all over the world just to have RuRu's cinnamon rolls.
Yep, we've heard nothing but positive things about RuRu and her famous cinnamon rolls.
I don't know.
Is this RuRu's?
This is where RuRu used to be.
Is this? Are you sure that's where RuRu was?
It's got a different name now. May not be there anymore. We'll find out.
We're going to Perks. We think it looks different than the last time, where RuRu makes her world famous cinnamon rolls. Hot breakfast right there. Some fancy yard art there. So we are pulling up to RuRu's cinnamon rolls, also now known as Perks. So tell me, sir, how do you feel about hearing about RuRu is no longer working here and we cannot get the world famous cinnamon rolls? How do you feel about that?
Depressed, dejected, down and out. I was really counting on that world famous cinnamon roll. Only RuRu can make a cinnamon roll the way that RuRu's cinnamon rolls are made. I'm depressed.
I'm so sad. Here's some famous words of wisdom.
I may never eat another cinnamon roll again.
Be nice or go away. But you can have a mocha. So tell me, what was that, sir? What was that you said?
I may never have another cinnamon roll again.
Because none would compare. But really, we never had red. But we've tried a couple times.
But we've heard they're legendary. People talk about RuRu's cinnamon rolls. I don't care where you go in Dumas, Texas. You mention RuRu's cinnamon rolls, they know what you're talking about.
How about in Camp Union, Washington?
They don't know nothing about RuRu in Camp Union, Washington. And people
which is unfortunate.
The people up there, they're so self-obsessed. Yeah,
they are.
They don't ever think about what's
material
going on in
things.
Dumas, Texas. They just want to go down to the saloon and get their swerve on.
That's right. That's all they want to do. Go watch the Mariners. So here, there's a sign.
NASCAR races.
There's a skinny girl who lives inside me trying to get out. But I can usually shut her up with cookies or RuRu cinnamon rolls. You look terribly sad.
I sure wish I could have one of RuRu's cinnamon rolls.
I know. I'm feeling it. I am really feeling it. I was all ready to have a RuRu.
I bet her cinnamon rolls are so good. I bet they just melt in your mouth. I bet you could slather butter on one of her cinnamon rolls and it'd be so good that you would not even know how good it is.
Because it's so good.
No, so this place must have been Perks when we were here last.
Good to know.
I think it was before that. I could swear this thing used to be called Hall's. But I could be wrong.
You could be wrong. You've been there like that one time you thought you were wrong, but then you found out that you really weren't wrong. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a terrible mistake.
That was. I still have nightmares about it.
It's almost as bad as not getting a cinnamon roll.
I know.
One of RuRu's world famous cinnamon rolls. People just don't make cinnamon rolls like RuRu used to make cinnamon rolls.
Well, we can,
not that we ever had one.
But we can be comforted by the fact that Keith had one during his lifetime.
Yeah. I don't think he would lead us astray about how good those cinnamon rolls
I don't think he was quite excited about them.
And if you'll remember, he was disappointed nearly to the point of dejection.
He was.
Last year when we were not able to get a RuRu cinnamon roll.
I think I saw a small tear leave his left eyeball. But he quickly wiped it away.
It might have been just some chewing tobacco.
Thankfully, I know what to do if that case should arise, or why I'm here. But if I'm not here, then they probably would have to do that.
Which occasion is that?
On occasion if someone chokes.
Choking. If somebody does choke, back on the back wall back there, they've got a chart back there, a little poster. You could run back there, look real quick. You could read up on how to save the person's life. As provided you're not a slow reader, you might be able to save their life by using the, what do they call that? The choking.
A hogo.
I don't know.
A hogo, because part of it's in Spanish.
They used to call it the Heimlich maneuver, but they don't call it the Heimlich maneuver anymore because some
choking.
stupid lawsuit.
That's true. That is a true story.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It is.
You know, you're saving people's lives. Who cares what they call it?
Yeah, I agree. They could call it RuRu cinnamon rolls, for all we know.
Yeah.
That would work.
Formerly, RuRu cinnamon rolls. You know,
is that a tear coming out of your eye?
Do you realize? Think
is that
about
a tear?
this.
Is that a tear?
Think about this. Think about this.
Okay, I'm thinking.
RuRu cinnamon rolls were so good that RuRu's not here anymore. They took cinnamon rolls completely off the menu because they just felt like nothing else could measure up.
It couldn't. I didn't see any cinnamon rolls on that menu.
They just eliminated cinnamon rolls completely. If you can't have RuRu's cinnamon rolls, then
you're not having any.
You're not having, yeah. If it's not a RuRu cinnamon roll, it's hardly even a cinnamon roll.
I don't think you can even call it a cinnamon roll. Technically.
People come in here expecting a RuRu cinnamon roll. They give you anything else, probably be the last time they'd ever see that person in here because RuRu's cinnamon rolls are that freaking delicious.
But we really don't know because we never had one.
Probably a blessing that we never had a RuRu cinnamon roll. You know, you think about that. It's probably a blessing.
It'd be kind of like heroin. Because if you had one, you'd be hooked for life.
I can still enjoy
of standards, substandard cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, some other cinnamon rolls, other places. I've even eaten canned cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, and they're not bad.
And enjoyed them.
Yeah, because we don't know any better.
I may not be able to do that if I had ever eaten a RuRu cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
But then I really don't know because
we never had one. Is that were you wiping a tear?
I think I had something. I got something in my eye. I had something in my eyes.
Your brother's here. That sounds like Bojangles.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a Bojangles start to it. I would guess that Bojangles came after beautiful Texas.
Probably so. So what's new? How goes the painting?
I got a house full.
Yeah, I took video of your paintings there at the Perks.
We were doubly disappointed this morning, and I blame you. Okay. Because you took us down there last year and told us RuRu's cinnamon rolls are the best ever, best in the world. There's none to compare. And she was out with the West Nile virus.
Last year.
We were disappointed then. Mm-hmm. So we went this morning and said, what are we going to do? Well, let's go down. Let's try RuRu's world famous cinnamon rolls. Best, none to compare. Once you've had a RuRu cinnamon roll, another cinnamon roll will do. We went down there. RuRu's not even working there anymore. There's no cinnamon rolls to do there. You can't even begin to imagine our disappointment.
Did you get a ham and cheese omelet instead?
Yeah, we got pancakes.
Ham and cheese omelet was good.
Would almost compare it to the cinnamon roll.
There's no comparison.
No. The cinnamon roll, they're good. Yeah, but they took their business back home.
Yeah.
You're a pain in the butt, dog.
She seems very happy being right in your lap.
That lady, whoever it is, talking about baking out of her house, you know.
Give me that.
But we're disappointed to the point that I don't even want one of her damn cinnamon rolls now. Now they're overrated.
We'll stick with the stuff in the can that you pop open.
Yeah.
Because as far as we know, those are pretty good. We haven't been tainted with RuRus.
Well, I'd hang out for a while, but I got to go to work here pretty soon.
Oh no, well that's a shame.
Michelle Obama doesn't think it's such a bad deal that I work, send her the money.
Well, you know, as long as you work and send her the money, that is a good
My
deal.
guess is she only gets a small percentage of that money anyway. I think it's wrong.
A penny
To really pin it on
On my
Michelle.
side, on my end, it's a big percentage.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just wrong to blame Michelle Obama for all of it. She's barely to blame at all. Hardly.
She just kind of tags along with her husband. She kind of has to.
Well, probably what's eating up the paychecks is that 30 other people entourage she takes with her everywhere she goes.
Oh, them folks, yeah.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, Keith. Well, thanks for coming by and
later
saying
on.
hi.
Been nice visiting
Hey, what
with
you
you.
ought to do, you ought to get in the phone book and find RoRo's Bakery
Yeah.
and call her up and ask her, since she ain't there no more, does she deliver?
Is she RoRo or is she RuRu?
RoRo.
RoRo, oh.
Oh, we've been saying it wrong. I'm so embarrassed now. No wonder they were looking at us
I don't
funny
think
at
I could even stand to
RuRu.
face her now that we've been saying it wrong all this time. Yeah. But still, the idea of having her call her up and having her bring us breakfast in bed, cinnamon rolls in bread tomorrow.
Yeah, can you come to room 201, please?
Yeah. Yeah, while you're here, you mind rubbing my feet?
I'm so tired of baloney.
She doesn't want you to leave.
He went and got his gun and come back. And he wasn't there anymore. How come you're talking when I'm talking?
Oh, Zoe. Oh, he'll be back. Oh my goodness.
That's a pretty comical dog right there.
Yeah, she barks anytime.
Don't
Walk
bark so much. A little bit when you come in, maybe. Leave. Hey, Mom, Dad, they're leaving now. Hey,
In
hey.
case you didn't know. Good girl, Zoe.
All right, back to work.